Okay, so this is going to be 100 days. I just compiled all of the previous videos into one big video, so if you want to catch up, this is a video for you to watch. Hopefully you enjoy it. Okay, attempt 2 is going to be happening today. This is just going to be the first 10 days of my playthrough. This is just because I don't want the video to be too long, because I still want to include a lot of things, so let's just do this. And of course, at the beginning of your Minecraft playthrough, you just need to start punching some trees, so that's exactly what I did. I kept on running up north until I eventually found this village, which of course I took every single thing from I could find. I looted a chest, I got some hay bales, which gave me a lot of wheat. Now, I kept on walking north until I found another village. This one was inside of a desert. I once again took everything I could find from it, including a bed, which I slept in for that night. And I kept on walking until I found a third village. This time I walked a little bit more east. I think I also walked a little bit more south, but yeah, I just kind of walked around. This one was in a plains biome besides a jungle. And this is where our home is eventually going to be. So, get used to it. I mined down and found some coal, which is going to be useful for making myself some torches, because I'm gonna need them to mine. Across this lava lake you guys seen some diamonds. So, what did I do? I went over there, fully excited to mine it, and when I mined it, it was just one fucking diamond. It was nothing else, just fucking one. But it wasn't there like 8 or something. Now I'm gonna need to look for more. Yeah, I found some diamonds. Let's see how many it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 8 diamonds. This is very good. I'm only going to mine 4 of them because I already got 1. This is once again so I can make an enchantment table with 2 diamonds and a pickaxe with 3 diamonds. So I can mine my obsidian to make my enchantment table and get fortune 3 on my diamond pickaxe, which means I can get the maximum amount of diamonds out of my diamond ore because I want to be rich. Who doesn't? So I went down with my water bucket just so I can collect some obsidian, because with this fresh spanking new diamond pickaxe I can actually mine obsidian. This is going to be needed to make myself a nether portal and also an enchantment table. I'm gonna need 14 in total because I don't need the corners on my nether portal. Okay, so after 5 days of being in the mine, which is equivalent to 50 minutes of being underground, I went up and put my stuff away in this chest, and then I decided, well, I don't want my villagers to die. I want to not have them in cages all of the time, of course. I'm gonna build a wall, and cobblestone is something I have a lot of, so I'm just going to build a perimeter around my village, so my villagers can be safe, and I also can be safe, because I don't want to die because of zombies. Because once you die, you need to start all over again, and I don't really feel like doing this all over again. So what you're now going to see is just a quick time lapse. I'm just going to talk over it, of me placing a lot of walls around my village. Now, this is something that you can do in the survival world. I actually recommend it, to build a perimeter around the place that you are working at, just because you don't want random mobs to start attacking you. And that will be really bad, because of course if you die for real. It's permadeath. And I want to reach the 100 days, which is probably something that is going to happen. I'm hoping for it at least. Maybe we're going to go over 200, 300, 400, maybe 1000. It'll be very fun, of course. But first of all, we need to be safe. And how can we be safe? We need to build a perimeter. So that's what I'm currently doing. Now, after this is done, I don't really know when it's going to be. I think maybe now. I'll just cut to it. And then you need to light it up. So you need to place a lot of torches. This is going to take about, for me it took about 48 coal, which is 3 stacks of torches, just to light it all up. I want to be sure that it's all nice and lit up, so no mobs can spawn inside of here. One thing that it's not really that good at is keeping spiders out, because spiders can climb over the wall, which isn't that good, but it's just something you're gonna have to deal with. Spiders are kind of annoying, and a man can still teleport to it. And you also have witches, and witches can just throw the potions over the wall. Maybe you have to make the wall a bit taller. They won't be able to do that. But yeah. This is just an eagle eye view of my village. As you can see, it's nicely lit up, so no mobs can spawn. And there's also a nice perimeter wall. So I thought it was going to be a good idea to turn one of these captured, without a permission put in a box villagers, which are now my slaves, to just, give them a job, because I want emeralds from them. So I made him a farmer, wait until he actually gave me the wheat, and then I came to the conclusion to make a wheat farm. Okay, so the construction of this farm is actually going to be very easy, just some water, and that's pretty much it. Some dirt. There was this thing in the way, but I just quickly mined it away with my iron axe. And this is going to be how the farm looks. At the start of day 11, I thought it would be a good idea to actually trade with Farmer John, just because I wanted some emeralds. Yes, some emeralds. I got 16 emeralds out of trading with him just for my wheat that I stole from other villagers, so I'm not going to be complaining about it. To enchant our armor and our tools and everything, we need an enchantment table. Now, to make this, you need 4 obsidian, 2 diamonds, and a book. Now, a book requires leather, so I thought it would be a smart idea to just capture some cows, breed them, and then get, hopefully, a lot of leather. I just need to make a sugarcane farm, and then it should be all done. Then we can make a lot of books and bookshelves, so we can enchant our stuff. And after that, I got a pen for my sheep to stay in, because I also want wool to do some stuff. I don't really know why, but I want it, okay? Just let me be me. To make a book, you're also gonna need sugarcane, because sugarcane makes paper and a book needs paper. You're also gonna need them for the bookshelves to make your enchants actually be worth something. And just at this random spot of this mountain right by the water, I found some sugarcane, so I'm just gonna take this with me and go home and plant it, so I, get something out of it, because I want my sugarcane and get a lot of it, because I'm gonna need a lot of it to make my bookshelves. I found this doggy whilst walking back home, so I thought I would train it, make it my own, kill some skeletons with it and have some fun, and take it back until it dies. I mean, it will never die, because I love it. So my main food source at the moment is currently bread, so I thought I would make some golden carrots, which is actually the best food in the entire game, so that's very helpful to actually get it. But shortly after I made these golden carrots, I actually realized that when you get your villager all the way up, your farming villager, of course, get him all the way up to master, you can actually get from him some golden carrots for just 2 emeralds. So that's exactly what I did. So now I can actually turn wheat into emeralds. It's like 38 wheat into 3 golden carrots. Now this isn't food efficient, but it is efficient because I can just easily farm the wheat and it doesn't take up as much inventory space with the golden carrots. So that's a big plus. Now I decided my border wall wasn't going to be big enough, so I made it a little bit bigger so I can plant my sugarcane farm inside of here. I randomly just thought to myself, let's make a treehouse. So yeah, I don't have any more explanation to that. So I started off with just making some kind of weird circle, and then I started placing glass in it, and also a roof. Now this is just one of the 3 circles that I'm going to do. So this is kind of what the video is going to be all about, and it's just something I thought I could do, so I did. But to get the glass you need sand, and where can you get a lot of sand from? From a desert. Now in the first video, on the second day I went inside of a desert, so I kind of remembered where it was from, and I went there with my iron shovel and dug up some sand. It was about 2 stacks. Now that I smelted the glass, I'm going to start placing it, so we have kind of a glass border, I guess, so you can see through it and look out from here. It's going to be probably quite a good sight eventually, when we fill it up with all cool bolts and stuff. This is about what it's going to look like. Just imagine that there was actually a roof on top of it, and then it's about what it's actually going to look like. And what do you think of it? I think it's a good thing, we can kind of look out. It's something I just thought I'd do, so hopefully you like it. At the moment I'm currently making the circle above the one that's originally built. This one is eventually going to be actually smaller. I'm going to break it all down and make it a little bit smaller, just because I want it to be like a pyramid, I guess. It's going to be big at the bottom and small at the top, or maybe even upside down eventually. But we're just going to see how it's gonna look like, and then we're gonna decide. Now I've actually finished the top one, so now I'm gonna make the bottom one. This one is I'm actually making this one bigger, so I'm currently mapping it out. Now when it's all done, I will just need to fill in the glass, make in the bottom, and just do some other stuff, but that's going to be about it. Now at this point a lot of time has passed. I've gathered some more sand because I need more glass. What I'm currently doing is I'm making the top one a little bit smaller, because I want to be like big and small. I'm not going to do this in this video, but in the next video I'm going to make the bottom one just 1 block smaller, because it's currently way too big, and that's probably going to look better than it does now. So let's just get on and make this one smaller. The past couple of days has just been working on this thing. I went from like day 14 all the way to day 20 just by doing this. This is basically going to be what the episodes are going to look like actually in the future when I do like big projects. It's probably just going to be an episode focused on me doing something. Maybe it will be more than just 10 days, maybe like 50 days of me just doing one big project, but it's probably going to take 5 times as long to actually. The first thing I'm going to do is make the bottom of the treehouse a little bit thinner because it is too thick. Can we all agree on that glass takes way too long to break? I spent like 4 minutes just breaking all of this glass. This creeper came to say hello, and then Bjorn was like, no, fuck you, and then he hit it with his axe because he likes to do that. To replace all of the glass I just broke, I need some sand, which I can just get from the nearby desert. And when all of the sand smelted, I'm just going to place in the last pieces of glass, and then this tree hut is going to be done. So Bjorn has just been placing down some fences so we don't fall off and just don't die, and I've been placing down some glass. For some kind of reason, all of these sheep just started jumping, so I thought it would be funny to record. I was just walking around and then saw this fucking villager patrol just trying to fucking shoot me down, so I ran as soon as I could. So I killed an enderman and got this ender pearl so I can kill the fucking dragon in the end. Noah has joined! And then out of nowhere, Noah started attacking this baby cow and he died. I was just kind of looking at Noah for some reason, don't ask, and all of a sudden he just started to barricade my dog inside of a little hole. I guess I need to be happy because now at least my dog is safe. I don't want to talk about this, but I got stuck between sheep. So if you still want to make an enchantment table, we're still going to need a lot more of leather. Now I got this by just killing some cows in the well. I kind of killed someone's dad or mom, but let's also not talk about that. And now I can make a lot of books! I also started setting up my enchantment table a little bit, but I didn't have enough bookshelves, so I'm gonna need to get some more. No, I got watermelon. And a smithing table. I completed my bookshelves, good enchantment! Now I enchanted my pickaxe, but I got silk touch, which isn't the thing I actually want. And once again I got a bad enchantment. But then I got it, fortune tree! Now out of these 4 pieces of diamond, I got 14 diamonds, so that's really nice. And on day 26, Bjorn finally got fucking stone, finally. These 2 transgender cows started with mixing with the sheep, but it didn't really work out for them. But still, it was really funny to see. Bjorn decided to make a moat around our tree hut, which is kind of cool, I guess. And then I decided to kind of make some kind of bridge thing, I guess. And then Noah started killing cows again, because he likes to do that. And then Bjorn started to make some bigger walls. A little pink sheep! And for some kind of reason, Noah thought it was going to be a good idea to place 2 fence gates on top of each other. It wasn't. And here you see Noah in his natural habitat, just looking away into the water. And here he is again killing some more cows. What the fuck is even wrong with you? Why the fuck do you want to kill off these cows? And then we started to lure this baby chicken into its cage, which it will never escape from. Never! You got captured. Noah grew a watermelon! A fucking watermelon! Another watermelon! Friends, what did you got? Nothing useful, fuck you. So eventually I decided to kill the wandering trader and just get some llamas for myself, so llamas! And they were still spitting on me. There is some sad things I do need to say. My save file crashed a little bit. I did like 4 days and then it kind of went weird. So I'm like a little bit back and it's a little bit weird, but it still kind of works, so it doesn't really matter. So what you're now seeing is just me gearing up a little bit, crafting myself some diamond gear, a diamond sword, so I can finally be a little bit better than I was. So that's really useful. So now I'm a little bit less scared of everything I see. I'm also making an anvil so I can repair my pickaxe because I still want to do some mining and get some more diamonds. I almost died in this pool of lava, which wouldn't be a good thing. Yay, some more diamonds. These were 6 pieces of diamonds, which gave me 14 diamonds. I got some weed. I needed bamboo, so I went out and got myself some bamboo. Now, of course, I don't want to always get some more bamboo, so I planted some of the bamboo. And with this new acquired bamboo, I made myself some scaffolding. Now, finally, I'm gonna go tame myself a horse. Yay, I tamed it. Now it's mine. A lot of melon. I'm gonna enchant this pickaxe. Oh wow, it's actually really good. Diamond shovel. Now I'm just going to make myself an underground area. This is just where I'm going to place my chest down. And I'm going to be using stone bricks as the floor. Diamond axe! I'm going to be placing down some acacia wood just so like it has a little bit more contrast than just the normal bricks. So yeah, I hope it's going to look good. But I needed a lot of acacia wood, so I went down to the local acacia wood forest and chopped down some trees. And it's done. This is what it looks like, so hopefully you like it, because I spent a lot of time in it. And now we got storage. And now I'm just going to label all of my chests so I know which one is which. And now I can actually trade with Farmer John from all the way down on my side of my tunnel. Now my tunnel has a floor. I'm dropping down Farmer John so I can trade with him easier. And I haven't slept in a while, so a lot of phantoms started chasing me, but I killed them, so it doesn't really matter. Now my tunnel is done. Yay! Dirt chest! I wanted to go to the nether, but the things I don't want my nether portal to be down with me, because otherwise the noises will be annoying. I know I could just turn them off, but I don't care. So I placed them on top of a giant tree. Ooh, the nether. And right to my nether portal is another fortress. The first wither skeleton I killed, I got ahead, because I am just the luckiest guy in the world. I found this blaze spawner, so I'm gonna camp at it to get some blaze rods. Diamond horse armor! Second wither head! Third skeleton head! I decided that I've done enough, so I'm just going to go home. I enchanted my leggings. Diamond horse armor on my horse! I got another farmer inside of one of my holes so I can trade with him. I'm not gonna make him a farmer, I'm gonna make him a cleric so I can get ender pearls from him. I found this weird spider that speed for some kind of reason. Just traded rotten flesh for a fucking emerald. Fight, 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 fight. Silk touch! Silk touch is a handy thing to have because you can mine melons and actually get the full melon instead of needing 9 melon slices for actually to make it. So we can trade it with Farmer John and actually get more emeralds. Now at the moment I'm just planting some more of these melons because I want more emeralds, of course. So I'm not kind of proud to say this, but I went out for rabbit feed because I needed them to trade with my villager to get emeralds to get eventually my ender pearls. And I also found a desert temple. I also found this weird dead bush. Found this useless thing. I wasted 20 emeralds on 5 pieces of glowstone. And all of a sudden a horde of zombies showed up out of the side of my town. I decided to get a new villager because the previous one didn't actually give me the shit I wanted. I enchanted my chestplate. I decided to go mining for gold, but I actually found some diamonds. And I mined the diamonds and I got 21. Yay, my villager upgraded, now I can spend more emeralds on glowstone. Yay, this guy actually gives me the stuff that I need. Ender pearls. I enchanted my boots and got protection 4 and a breaking 3, which is really good. Making a slow falling potion. Grading a bow. Enchanting a diamond shovel. Power 4. I'm gonna make a bubble elevator, but for bubble elevator you're actually going to need all water sources, and for all water sources you need to fill them all with water sources. I don't want to actually place all of the water, so I'm gonna get some kelp, because if I place kelp, every block of kelp will turn into a water source. I just kind of decided that I'm gonna start constructing a tower, because well, why the fuck not? Now placing the kelp so I can actually create my bubble elevator. Now placing in the stone sand, and the elevator works. And this is about as high as it's going to go. Whee! Now on day 48 I actually managed to build the tower all the way up. I just need to fill it with a lot of more water, so that's what I'm now going to do. Now this tower is actually going to be a big pillar and a circle around it, so that's what I'm currently making. So what I'm currently doing is just making the circle around it. This is how big it's going to be. And this took way too fucking long. It took 2 days to actually make this circle, because I need to go around, left, right, look a bit left, right, you know. And it took way too fucking long. But eventually I actually got it. I filled in one corner, just didn't have enough to actually fully make it. But then I actually did it, and today we're going to be finishing this tower. Now how we're going to do this is we're going to enchant another diamond pickaxe with silk touch, so we can get stone easier, so we can actually make the whole thing a whole lot quicker, because otherwise this would take way too long. This is done. So I want to make the walls fully out of glass, so I'm collecting a whole lot of sand. Now after smelting a whole lot of sand, because we need quite a lot of it, I'm now building this wall. As you can see from really far away, it's already starting to look good. Oh look, a spider jockey. It's kind of rare to find these things. And now the walls are done. They are fully made out of glass, which is really nice. Now I'm just placing in the ceiling. This phantom from last night actually got trapped inside of the building, which is really funny. First we saw a spider jockey, and now we see a baby pigman riding on a chicken. What else are we going to see? And now the roof is done. Oh look, Noah's here again. And the first thing is that he was killing zombies again, because he's Noah, okay? Noah and I randomly decided to start making a skyscraper, so that's what we did. Whee! Now, of course, making the skeleton of this building out of acacia wood, you need to chop down a lot of acacia trees. The first time I jumped, it was kind of a comedic effect, but now I'm just going to safely go down. This is a really scary thing to look down, because I don't have an elytra, and if I fall, I'm probably going to die, so let's just be really careful. I've placed a total of 5 pillars now, and as you can see, it's quite big. This is what my view looked like for a really long time, just because I need to pillar up every time I need to go up, of course. This is what it looks like from the tower. As you can see, it's really big. It's about 40 to 50 blocks taller than the tower. What you're seeing now is the main way I go down every single time I'm up there, because this is just the easiest way and it's pretty safe, I guess. I was chopping down some trees when apparently the zombies decided to have a mosh pit outside of my town, so I joined them because it looks fun. I am not going to go in there with them because I'm gonna die. I found Michiel! And I gave Michiel some iron armor. I was going to give him diamond, but I don't really have the stuff to give him, so it's going to be iron for now. And of course the first thing Michiel wanted to do was kill some zombies. Of course he did. Michiel just stole fucking everything and just fucking left the server. Oh, he's back. Okay, it's all fine. I almost fell down, but I placed this block just in time, so I didn't, otherwise I would probably landed in the water, but still, it was really scary, okay? And now Michiel is going to do a 2-block jump at about 100 blocks from the ground, and if he falls, he's probably going to die, but he's going to do it, I believe in him. Wow, he did it. And now I'm telling to Michiel that he just needs to jump down, land inside of the water, and everything should be a-okay. And here you can see Michiel just harvesting a whole lot of wheat, because he wanted some more golden carrots, so he's going to harvest the wheat himself. So Michiel decided he wanted a skyscraper all for himself, so he just said to me, I'm gonna make a big aquarium out of it, and we're going to live in there. So now of course we need to get a conduit, because he wants to, you know, live inside of there and actually can be able to breathe. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for a heart of the sea, so we're going to just go across the ocean and hopefully actually find something. We found a treasure map! I started laying next to Michiel when we wanted to sleep, but he didn't like that, so he moved away from me. Do you hate me or something? Like, no homo. We found a heart of the sea! Now, around the conduit, you actually need to place a whole lot of prismarine blocks, so we went out and searched for this thing, sea monument, so we went in there and mined some prismarine. And Michiel thought it was satisfying to make a whole lot of sand fall, so that's what he did. Me and Michiel started fishing for 2 days straight. It's sped up 1000% if you wondered. And we didn't get any nautilus shells, so that's really sad. Michiel really wanted some fish in his aquarium thingy, you know, his house. And I went out and this dolphin started circling me. I guess he thought it was some kind of shark or something. And finally on day 68 I actually managed to find some fish, these tropical fish, which are going to look really good in the sides of the aquarium. I also managed to find this coral reef, which I'll definitely be coming back to get some stuff from. When I was coming back I also found this desert temple. Ooh, a golden apple. On day 69 we actually managed to get back to our base, and I need to say this is a wonderful day to get back. Now finally back home I decided to get right back into work and trap a villager and put him into my compound thingy, and actually make him into a librarian so we can get mending books from him. Yes! Mending! This motherfucker changed his traits! God damn it! Now I'm really not happy that the guy changed his traits, and it's day 70, so this is... Now finally, after a whole long time of training, I actually managed to get a villager who trades me a mending book for 36 emeralds. Now, from the ender pearls I've got from training with a villager, and also the blaze rods I've got from the nether, we can make eyes of ender, and we can use these to actually go and find the stronghold to fight the dragon. Now, my bow currently doesn't have infinity, so I'm just gonna enchant this bow and get infinity. Now let's go find that stronghold. Ooh, icebergs. Now it looks like the stronghold is going to be underneath an iceberg, which is really cool. I started digging down and I actually found the stronghold. And I immediately landed in the end portal room, which is going to be really helpful because it does just mean I don't need to dig, like, need to walk around and actually find it. Now I immediately just placed in the Eyes of Ender, drank my potion, and I jumped in because I'm not scared of the dragon. I'm gonna fucking kill it. Fuck you. And what you're now seeing is just me kind of killing the Ender Dragon. As you can see, it wasn't really that hard at all. It just took some time because, of course, the Ender Dragon fight isn't really the quickest thing to do. First, you need to take all down the pillars, and then eventually the dragon. And now we have the Ender Dragon egg. And now we can go to the End Islands, which we can get an elytra from, so we can actually fly around, which is going to be really helpful. This looks so scary. I lucked out very much because there was just a end city right next to my portal, so I don't even need to go that far to get my elytra. And we have an elytra. Yeah! I'm also going to take one of these chorus flowers so we can actually plant them at our base, which should look really cool. And let's go back home. Plant. And it grows. It's really fast actually.
Now that I have an elytra, it's actually very easy to actually get up on top of my skyscraper building thingamajig. And I just realized one of these pillars is one block up, so I need to remove like half of my building. God damn it. And now I'm rebuilding the whole thing. Hopefully this time it'll actually be right, not wrong. And I just placed this pillar wrong again. I'm just placing in some of the glass for the, big aquarium thing. This is probably going to take a whole, like, way too much glass, okay? Way too much. Traveling is so much easier with this new elytra. I could just fly and go like 100 blocks a second, which is really awesome. Just placing in some of the last pillars. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's really quite big, and it's probably going to be something very, very beautiful. And now I have a breaking chair on my elytra. And now I can also put mending on my elytra so it never ever breaks. Got some sand. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest, flying is one of my most favorite things to do now. I just kind of fly around and see what happens. It's really fun actually. I've activated this dragonette with a redstone object and now it opens its mouth. Invisible spider. You know that one Fortune 3 pickaxe I had? Now this has mending so it won't ever break again. Now I can just go into the nether and mine some of this quartz and actually repair my pickaxe. I've already placed 2,250 pieces of glass. I've already placed 2,250 pieces of glass. Even Minecraft is happy that I killed the Ender Dragon. Yay, I got a good shovel! I've been collecting quite a lot of sand, and with all of this sand, of course you need to smelt it, but this takes quite some time. So what I did, I made some kind of a super smelter. It's not really that big, it only includes 4 furnaces. I need to place in all of the sand yourself, but it's still a whole lot faster than just one furnace. Now, I've been smelting some kelp so I can get some of these kelp blocks. We can smelt 20 items each. I've fully destroyed this desert. Got some glass. This is all a big glass wall. That's a lot of glass. Now, after quite a long time of actually building this, I'm going to place in some of these tropical fish that I found, which is going to probably look very beautiful. Ooh, a lot of fish. Now I need to punch out all of these leaves because they're in my way of actually building this thing. And now all of the leaves are gone. Now me and Noah are going to go to the end to actually get him an elytra. Yay, Noah's in the end. Me and Noah went in the end city that we found originally and actually killed some of the shulkers so we can actually have some shulker boxes. I flew around for 2 days and eventually I found a ship. Now, being back home, it's really easy to get back to the village. We just need to go up and fly over there. It only takes about 20 seconds. No, Noah, you died, you stupid son of a bitch. Well, Noah's dead. Here's Michiel. The first thing Michiel did was go mine some diamonds. What you're currently seeing is just me mining a whole lot of quartz to get some experience so that I can actually enchant the gear of Michiel. Michiel is also currently mining a whole lot of diamonds so we can actually make him diamond armor that he needs because we're going to need it because we're going to do a big fight at day 100, which I'm very excited about, and hopefully will win. As you can see, Michiel did manage to find quite a lot of diamonds in his mine, currently mining all of them. This will fund him getting a diamond sword and also getting fully diamond armor. After a very long time of grinding, I eventually got all of the armor Michiel needed, so now we're just going to, be happy. Now, we decided we wanted some very cheap trades, so what we're going to do is just going to get a zombie and actually let it kill a villager, so it turns into a zombie villager, and then cure it so we can get very cheap trades. And I accidentally killed the zombie. Damn it! Now, this time we actually managed to capture a zombie and let it be alive, and didn't die, and we actually managed to get our zombie villager into a zombie villager. Like, it turned into a zombie villager. Now we're just going to need to cure it so we can get very cheap trades. And now it's cured! It's all very fun that the zombie is now cured and actually turned into a number villager, but me and Michiel are going to go to the end. The first thing that I did was look out for an elytra to give to Michiel so he can actually fly around. I also went out to a lot of ships to actually get these, like, Ender Dragon hats, and it kind of looks like I have like some Ender Dragon fists on. It looks really cool. And now, finally, on day 100, we're going to find the winner. Now, this fight is probably going to be like really fucked up because we're really bad, and someone is probably going to die. Hopefully that's going to be me. Fuck you, Michiel. And this fight actually took quite some time, so I'm going to speed it up. Okay, this is all going really good. I'm just quietly killing him, getting him down to HP. Oh no, what's this? Michiel is low on HP. Michiel, run away! No, Michiel! No! You were like a father to me. Why did you die? I will take revenge for you, Michiel. I will kill him. Just for you. And also because I want another star so I can actually make a beacon. Yes, I killed it. Finally. I'm sorry, Michiel, but I have to. You're going to be a ghost from now on. Goodbye. So hopefully you enjoyed the 100 days of my hardcore world. We did quite a lot. And let's get to day 200. Hopefully you did enjoy. Hopefully you do leave a like and subscribe to really help me out. But until that happens, I'll just always say bye bye.